Hey everybody, it's Cotton here, and I am bringing you some more of my full stealth playthrough of Splinter Cell. In the last episode, we made our way through the freezer, and in this episode we are going to make our way through the stables. Now, first thing, as soon as this guy walks past, you want to walk right past him, and then into this room. There's a lot of objects on the ground in this area. There's a bunch of flares, there's a bunch of empty bottles, some ammo scattered around everywhere. So, of course, if you're playing through this normally, you're free to explore as much as you want, but the way I'm playing through is different, of course. Now, what's kind of dumb is that there's a guy over there, but he won't come out until you've gotten to like this middle section right there. So that's pretty lame. You know, you could sit here for as long as you want to, but this guy won't come out until you've reached that like middle part right there, which is really annoying. But what I'm going to do, you need to shoot out the little lantern that's right there. And pretty much just run over here. This guy right here, this guy walks, he'll enter the doorway, and then he'll walk down the hallway there, and then back into the doorway, and then down the hallway that way, and back into the doorway, and he repeats that. Now, you have to get past that doorway, of course, but it's incredibly difficult with that turret right there. So, it's very important for you to take it out, and unfortunately, the only way to really get past it is to, you know, just run past it. You could throw a flare if you want to, but, yeah, you know, I just chose to, run past it. And as soon as this guy starts walking back, you want to come over here and into the shadow right here, so you can just sit right here and wait for him to go into the doorway, and as soon as he does, you can very slowly walk past him. There we go. Oh man, this is going a lot easier than I expected, which is good. Now, when that guy is right next to the furnace, you want to shoot that light out and then come in here.
They put him on the helicopter. Nicolás has left us. Gringo must be the American type. God help us if they are.
Right, so this part is very difficult because it relies entirely on chance and a lot of distractions and trying to get both of these guys just to look away from you, and it's very frustrating if you're playing the same way I'm playing. But you can get past it without them noticing. It's just an incredible pain to do so. And if you notice, there wasn't a checkpoint recently, so if we screw this up, we have to go all the way back to where we started. We don't get a checkpoint until we get past these two guys here. Let's see. Yeah, not until we get past those two guys. Now, I just need to see where this... Okay, he's coming this way, so I'll wait on him. But the nice thing about the stable area is that pretty much all of the lights can get shot out. So you can shoot out all the lights and put yourself in complete darkness, which is really nice. So you just want to work on shooting out all of the lights. And it's pretty much just a very long process because you have to shoot out one light, wait for these guys to inspect it, shoot out another light, wait for them to inspect that. And then finally, once it's dark enough, you can finally start to try to, you know, make distractions. Now, once you make your first distraction, these two guys will patrol each section here back and forth. So this guy will walk back and forth here, and then the other guy will walk that other section back and forth there, and they'll both meet in the middle there facing each other. So after we get all the lights out, what we need to do is get both of these guys through here on this side so that we can go past them. And one thing I didn't mention was back there when we went past that guy when we were at the turret, sometimes he can get stuck on the other guy that we went past and the other guy that inspected the area after that turret went off. If they get stuck on each other and don't move anywhere, all you need to do is just jump around or run around and make a lot of noise to make them inspect the area again, and that should tear them apart so that they go along their normal paths. But, alright, that guy just went there. These guys are doing something different. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot out that light. I don't know if that's making both of them inspect the area. I don't think so. It'd be nice if they did, because I could kind of rush through this area a little bit faster, but I don't think they're both going to do that. Come on, you can go across too. Oh, if I could just distract both of them, they're in a good spot here. Yeah, no. So, I'm still gonna have to keep trying. And these guys are stuck. Wonderful. Yeah, that never happened while I was playing this section. So that's what I'm talking about. These two guys are supposed to be moving and patrolling a path, but they got stuck on each other. But I'm actually in a pretty good spot. I might be able to distract both these guys and kind of move forward without having to shoot out more lights and waste more time, hopefully. Hopefully. Yes, possibly. Possibly, but that third guy is causing a big issue here. I made it. So all you want to do is just run right across. There is a turret right there, but just run past it. If you have the chance, if they both have their back towards you, just run. Don't worry about the turret. So it's kind of unfortunate that you have to worry about taking damage on this level, but that's really the only way to do it.
That's sick. I'm a soldier, not a sadist.
Come on, you know you want to watch.
I don't. Broadcasting murder is barbaric.
You're naive to think it's anything but history.
It's a pointless conversation. We're on patrol until the alert quiets.
Don't tell me you believe those American super spy stories coming out of Kola.
Nicolás believes them. I believe them.
Those stories are nothing but the Russian winters and the Russian vodka. We should be with the others, watching the broadcast.
But yeah, you just have to run really fast through them, and you shouldn't take a lot of damage. And if you do, you still got a couple of med kits that you picked up earlier in the level, but as soon as those guys go past you, you can just run all the way over here, and your troubles are over. The rest of this level is, well, just easier. Easier than what you had to go through. There's some ammo right here for your assault rifle. I highly recommend picking it up. Hint, hint. Yeah, we're coming up on another gunfight, so we will have to, yeah, you'll want to make sure you pick up on all the ammo that you can. So there's two turrets here. Important thing is to disable the IFF. Now, the IFF, I believe I mentioned the first time we saw these, those are pretty much friendly fire against the Georgian mercenaries. So, if you have these turned on and you have disabled the IFF, these will shoot on anybody, including the Georgians. So, in this section, it is actually pretty important to disable those because they might help you. Now, I'm not too sure that it really matters to shoot the lights out, but I do anyway, just because I like being in darkness. Like I said, you come into a gunfire situation, so I'm really not that sure that shooting the lights out is really that important, because technically they should see you already, but I do it anyway just in case somebody doesn't. So yeah, I do that just to be safe. So here you have the left side and then you have the right side. On the left side are the American soldiers, and then on the right side are the Chinese dignitaries. You have to talk to the Chinese guys to trigger the next part of the level. But we'll talk to the soldiers really quick here.
I don't want to die in this cesspit.
Where are the other soldiers?
You've come to save us. Where are the others?
It's just me.
Oh, crap.
No need to worry, dude. Sam Fisher's here. He's the only one you need. Sam Fisher equals 100 American soldiers. But right here, all you need to do is just set up for what is going to happen next. So you can pull out the wall mines that you've gotten earlier and place them around this area, because there's going to be a lot of soldiers coming through. So you can just prepare for it. And let's see, I think, yeah, right here's would be a good spot. And then I'll put one on the other side, and remember, you have to walk slowly after you plant these. Yeah, right here should be a good spot. I want to make sure it has a large blast radius so that even if somebody runs by it, they'll still get hit. And I'll put one right here because I believe when they run through, they mostly they'll go for the Americans first. But as soon as you're ready, you can talk to the Chinese guys.
I don't know why they've let us live this long. They killed so many.
I don't want to die.
You are American,
You're Chinese.
the PRC ambassador to Myanmar. I must speak with a representative of your government.
They hear everything I do. Shoot.
Kong Furong does not represent the will of China. He is a splinter faction of the Chinese army, all of them fanatics and fools.
What does he want?
First, Taiwan, with others to follow. Gifts to the PRC he thinks they will not be able to refuse.
How is Nicolad's involved?
Trade. Furong provides transport and munitions in exchange for weapons-grade nuclear waste.
Does China know?
No. And unless they are issued proof of Furong's activities, I fear the certainty of war.
What's the proof?
On the computer in his office. My office. He has overridden and reset the lock.
I force him to open his computer and forward the contents to the PRC. And our countries don't go to war.
Such is my hope.
The Americans have taken the basement. I want all available men armed to converge on the basement. We'll kill them all.
Alright, now after that happens, these guys will rush the basement and try to attack you. If you want to, you can turn on the turrets in case these guys run past you and try to kill the survivors, or the captured soldiers. One thing to notice is that these guys do have grenades, and they do use them.
Colonel Bagrat, report! Colonel Bagrat! Damnation! I'm going down there. Franco, you're coming with me.
Fisher, kill Ringo.
Okay.
His men are mercenaries. Their only cause is money, intimidation.
So, once Gringo's dead, he's scattered.
Let's hope so.
Help us! They're gonna kill us!
Fisher, kill Grinko. Okay. I've always loved that. But we've been hearing a lot about him, and we've been wanting to kill him for a long time, and we... What the... How... What? What? How did I miss? Did I hit the bottle? I don't know. But Grinko is in that very lovely, very beautiful red suit. Now this part is actually a lot of fun, because you've spent most of the game so far moving around in the darkness and taking people out. But now you are forced into a one-on-one gunfight with one of the main bad guys of the game, and it is exhilarating once you get to this part and finally get to take him out. There we go.
Gringo's dead! He killed Gringo! Repeat that? Vyacheslav Gringo is dead!
Fisher, Echelon just picked out an intercept. Firong knows that Grinko's dead and Nicolad's is gone.
That's not good.
Get back to the embassy. He's trying to destroy the evidence that could keep us out of a war.
Right.
Alright, and that finishes up the Abattoir mission. The rescue of the U.S. troops and Chinese dignitaries has momentarily stabilized the faltering U.S.-Chinese relations. The Chinese dignitaries claim that Feirong represents only a splinter faction of the PLA, operating without the knowledge of Greater China. Proof that Feirong has gone renegade could prevent an impending war. And that is exactly what we will do in the next video. Oh, and one thing I forgot to say. The name of this mission is Abattoir. And abattoir is actually just a fancy word for slaughterhouse. Yeah, I had to look it up because I've actually never heard that word before, but yeah, that's what that means. Anyways, in the next episode, we will go back to the Chinese embassy to find Feirong and find proof that he does not represent the ideas of Greater China. I will see you guys then, and thanks for watching.